Hello and welcome back to Amazon Web Services Demystified, featuring compute services. I'm your host, Alston Godbolt, and today we are going to create another Lightsail bundle, this time for WordPress. All right, so before we create the WordPress Lightsail bundle, I do want to remind you that you should be logged in as either the root user or someone that has full Lightsail access. If you are not one of those two things, you can receive an error, permission or access denied when attempting to log in and create an instance under Lightsail. As I've mentioned a few different times, the easiest way to make sure that you have all of the necessary permissions is to give yourself or have someone give you administrator access. All right, so here we are back again at the Lightsail console page. This looks very familiar, and I'm sure you're wondering why I have elected to do WordPress. As I've mentioned a few different times, 25% of all internet websites are WordPress sites. So if you are looking to transition into a new career, maybe if you're looking to get into freelancing, Lightsail with WordPress is a very fast and quick opportunity. So what we are going to do is we are going to click Create Instance. And then again, this is the Ohio region, Availability Zone A. We could change it if we wanted to. Here are some of our options. There's no need for us to change that. So we could actually also change between A, B, and C, but we don't need to do that. But we don't need to worry about doing that. If we scroll down here, we will select the Unix platform here. And then we'll actually select WordPress, so we'll leave that as default. If we scroll down here, we again have the option to change the SSH key pair. The default one, we've already downloaded the default key pair, so there's no need to do that again. Again, the options all remain the same, and that actually does not change. The only time the pricing and the options change is if you change to Microsoft Windows. They have a limited number of blueprints, and if you notice, the $5 tier is gone, and they've added a $55 and a $100 tier. So it's a little bit more expensive to run on the Microsoft platform. So we're just going to go back, click WordPress, make sure that's there. We do not have any scripts that we want to run upon launch. We will leave the $5 active, and we only need one instance. If we needed multiple, we could add that here, and then we could configure load balancing going forward. So we're just going to click Create again, and we will wait. And we will wait for this to change from pending to running. So I'm just going to pause the video while that happens and then come back when it's running. All right, we are back up and running. The instance that we created, or the bundle that we've created, is running, and we can verify that a WordPress site has been created if we just copy this public IP address and paste it into a browser, and there you go, we are up and running. So let's just take a quick look around, and then we're going to obviously need to log in as the user. So again, this is the public IP address. We can again connect to SSH by clicking this button. Under storage, all of this is the exact same. There are no changes. The metrics graphs have already been set up. Networking, you can create a static IP address. Now, the nice thing with a static IP address is you can actually stop and restart an instance, and that public IP address, your IP address will remain the same. Now, you want to make sure though that a static IP address is always attached to a running instance, because if it's not, you will be charged for having that IP address. Snapshots, if we wanted to, we could click create snapshot, and that would create a snapshot for this moment in time of this bundle that we've created. We'll come back, and then history, it just gives us a quick rundown of what we've done since it's been created. All right, so one thing that we do need to do is we do need to log in as the admin to make changes. So if we click this little button down here, the Bitnami, it's the bottom right hand corner, it actually gives us directions on how to log in as the user. So just like before, we are going to go /admin, and that should take us to this page. All right, so what we need to do next is we need to get our password so that we can log into the WordPress admin page and make changes. So to do that, we need to click this button here, connect using SSH, and we need to type in the following command: cat bitnami _ application _ All right, and so that is our password for our WordPress site. So if we go back over to WordPress to see if we can paste it in, that's not going to work. Let's go back over to, where are you? Let's see. Doesn't remember. All right, let's try that again. We'll cat bitnami _ application _ PASS password. All right, so what we will need to do is I'm actually just going to move this over to a second screen, type that password in, and then we're going to terminate the instance again as soon as we're done with it, so that it is quite okay if you see my password. All right, as you can see, entering that password in manually worked, and we are in as the admin. To verify that that is the case, I am going to again change the theme. This time I'm going to select 2017. That is since activated, and if we open this in a new tab, we will see that it worked. So there you have it. The final thing that we need to do, in addition to closing this, the final thing that we need to do is we need to delete our Lightsail bundle. And I'm just going to leave these open so that you can see what happens the moment we terminate them. So let's go to delete and then click delete. Before we do that, let's look at our snapshot. So this is the snapshot that we created, and then it just gives a little bit of information regarding the snapshot. I'm going to delete the snapshot. Make sure you delete it too, because if you do not delete it, you can incur charges. So that snapshot has been deleted. Now I'm going to click delete the instance, yes, and then that instance is gone. So if we just click refresh here, site can't be reached. Click refresh here, site can't be reached. So we have completely deleted that Lightsail bundle. And so really that's it. It's another short Lightsail tutorial, but as I mentioned before, that is what Lightsail is designed to do. It is designed to be quick up, quick down, so that you, the programmer or developer, can get to what's most important, and that's the code and making money. So, well, as I mentioned, that's it for this tutorial. The next tutorial discussion will actually be a conclusion and a brief review of Lightsail, as well as a intro to the next section. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.